Luis Suarez, England's public number one. Yes, Suarez 2 goals means that England are on the verge of elimination. Hello everybody and welcome to Football Everyday. I'm your host Randip Singh and with me Daryl Goh and Ian Yee. Boys, wake up.
England's public enemy number one for the camera.
Okay, once again, our very special World Cup edition coming to you from Menara Star here in Petaling Jaya. And we're going to go to this morning's games. The first game today was this morning was a very feisty game between Colombia and Ivory Coast. Colombia and
Ivory Coast.
Cote d'Ivoire. Ivory Coast, yes. Okay. Daryl, you watched the game?
Yeah, it was a fantastic game. I mean, Colombia were very lively, and I would say the fight back from Ivory Coast made it all the more worthwhile to catch the game.
Yep.
But Ian, what do you think of Colombia?
It was a very boring first half, but the second half really was a lively one.
I actually tipped Ivory Coast to take this. I thought they had that sprinkling of stars that they need, especially with Yaya Toure. What a great season he's had for Man City, right? And I think he's not so worried about club affairs nowadays.
And your favorite player, James Rodriguez, scored the game.
Wow, what a player! Amazing left foot, great movement, very intelligent.
Great potential,
I think he's fantastic.
And what about 38, the oldest player in the World Cup, 38-year-old Yepes from Colombia? I mean, he was the captain. He was immense, absolutely brilliant performance.
Yeah, I had the feeling that he's been here for a long time. I've heard his name every World Cup.
All said and done, congratulations to Colombia.
They're through to the last 16.
We were looking at this group and thinking maybe Colombia might be a bit shaky, but they're true. 2 games, 2 wins.
Fantastic. Now, the big one. All English fans, they must be gutted. Okay, England are on the brink of being knocked out. Okay, early flight back home. Daryl, you watched the game, I know.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was a typical English game, I guess. I mean, like if you were watching the Italy game against England, I mean, there was so much hope, the fluidity. I mean, England didn't have luck.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fantastic flair, attacking football. This one was all about the old England. I mean, basically passes that didn't reach the players. It was just launching attacks with no target man.
And Gerrard, Ian, both his errors led to Suarez's goals.
Yeah, I've been very surprised at how poorly Gerrard has performed at this tournament. I think he's come off a great season with Liverpool. Maybe the disappointment of it is still lingering, but also I think we have to look at Hodgson as well. How he's been playing Gerrard and Henderson. They did so well for Liverpool. They were all over the midfield. Henderson in particular, the chains were let loose. He was running all over, harassing opponents. But for England, he's just sitting there, the 2 holding midfielders. What's the point? Henderson's not that kind of player. He needs to be able to be given the license to advance and to create havoc.
All said and done, Rooney had finally scored his World Cup goal. But all said and done about England, I mean, it's safe to say, I'm saying it here, it's over for them. But let's just talk about Suarez. Is Uruguay really a one-man team?
Well,
they were not fantastic though.
Defensively, I thought they were absolutely brilliant.
Okay.
Diego Godin, the captain, had an early yellow card. That would have put pressure on him, but no, they were really sound at the back. So, England going out, are you pleased, Daryl?
It will look the case. I mean, there's nothing more. They don't deserve anything else.
Okay, that's England for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the final game today was a very drab 0-0 draw, Japan against Greece. I think that the Japanese both didn't want to lose, and the Greeks, they were down to 10 men.
38 minutes, first half.
Captain getting sent off. Japanese were absolutely, they had no luck.
Another useless result, I guess. It didn't make any sense to. I mean, Japan should have gone for it.
Yes, exactly. Well, they're still in the World Cup, compared to England,
teams.
both the teams. They're going to look forward to the final game. Japan play Colombia, and Ivory Coast will play Greece. So both the teams, Japan and Ivory Coast, still have a chance to qualify. Guys, thank you very much. We will be back after this very short break. Stay with us.
All in or nothing. It's a battle cry. A call to arms. The only way to live. The only way to play. It fuels them into battle. They step onto the field wearing war paint, unleashing speed, energy and control, bearing the marks of those that know there is only one way: hunt or be hunted, fear or be feared, evolve or die. Black or white.
Welcome everyone back to Football Everyday, your World Cup edition. We are going straight into this morning's games, which is tomorrow morning. The first game kicking off.
It's a midnight game actually.
Yes, the midnight game. Italy, Costa Rica. Daryl.
The one game that England fans will all be tuning into.
Correct. And Italy know that with a win, they will go through. Yeah.
Yes.
And what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I mean, looking at this game, I mean, Costa Rica are basically no small change.
Yep.
You know, I mean, they're looking fantastic,
well,
right? I mean, Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And do you think that with a team like Italy, are they going to basically just sit back?
Yeah.
And go for the 1-0 like they normally do?
I think it's a bridge too far for Costa Rica. Yeah, they've been doing quite well, but against the experienced campaigners that Italy has, it's a tough ask.
Costa Rica have got a fantastic striker in Joel Campbell, who is, I think, is one of the Europe's most wanted strikers now. You know, and they are a very pacey team, so they can cause Italy problems.
But I mean, looking at it, I mean, with Pirlo there and I mean Balotelli basically, I mean, really lighting up the World Cup. It's basically a foregone conclusion here. I mean, I'm going to basically just go on the limb and say that Italy to win it.
Okay, so Daryl, quick score.
Quick score, Italy 2-0.
Nice one.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with 2-0 as well.
2-0 Italy. Okay, so England, with your score,
still live again until Tuesday.
Will live another day.
Yes.
Or another 3 days.
Yes.
Okay. Now the second game, the 3 o'clock game in the morning,
Group E.
Yes, it's Group E. France against Switzerland. Now both teams won their opening games. Okay, and France have been impressive. Benzema, Valbuena, you know, you've got Pogba, you've got Matuidi, the PSG guy. They have been very impressive, and I think this is going to be a good game.
With this kind of game, I would brand this game the game that both teams will want to avoid Argentina in the next round.
Yes.
So basically, there's a lot to go for this game. I mean, everybody wants to do that, but I mean, with Switzerland, it's a different proposition against France.
Yeah, they are a tough.
Yep.
The Swiss are a tough nut to crack.
Otmar Hitzfeld team, very organized, very disciplined, tactically very sound. This is gonna be and they have some good players as well. Berami, Shaqiri,
he's been
pretty good.
I mean, he was impressive against Ecuador.
Yeah. But I think against France, if France want to make a statement of intent here, right? Yep. They have such great players, lots of talented players. This is the game where they can really tell people we mean business. You know, we don't just have the individual talents, but we got the cohesion to go all the way. And these players, some of the young ones like Griezmann and all that, they don't carry the baggage of the past with them. So they're here, they're fresh, they're eager to prove a point. I think they'll nick it. I think they'll win.
France owes the people a World Cup.
Yeah,
they
do.
After the last one,
they really do.
So, Ian, Didier Deschamps' boys are going to win.
Yeah, I think it'll be a very close game, but I think France will probably win it by the odd goal.
Daryl?
And France won't get kicked in this game like the Honduras game, so it'll be even Stevens. And it'll be France.
Score line, please.
I think it'll be quite exciting. It'll be a 3-1.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, guys, France. For both of you. Now the final game is Ecuador against Honduras. Both Ecuador and Honduras are they have to win because they lost their first games. Now, Daryl, are you looking forward to this game?
It's one of those games where it's going to be for the purists.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and I'm looking at more of a Honduras physical style might unsettle any team actually.
Yeah.
But Ecuador coming into this thing.
Yeah, Ecuador, they're tough nuts too, you know.
Yeah.
They are not easy. They can take it. I
They've
feel.
got a pacey. I mean, they've got a fast strikers, and you know, you've got Antonio Valencia, you've got Costela, you know, and you know, so they are slight favourites in you know, with the pundits. Now, Ian, what do you think is going to happen?
I think it'll be one of those bore draws. Really, I think they'll just cancel each other out.
0-0.
Two very physical teams, both very physical style play. I think it's going to be.
My money is on both of you not waking up at 6 o'clock to watch this game.
Right.
Okay, guys, brilliant stuff. Now, don't forget, you can interact with us, everybody, viewers and footy fans alike. You stand a chance to walk away with a pair of latest Adidas Battle Pack footwear worth up to 800 ringgit and dining vouchers courtesy from the good people from Sold Out. Now, to win, simply send us your most creative and wacky photo or video selfies of you and your friends enjoying the World Cup. Entries can be submitted by email to football@thestar.com.my or via Twitter @switchup.tv. Well, make sure you include your full name, IC, and contact number. Till then, everybody, Ian, thank you very much. Daryl, thank you very much. I'm your host, Randeep. We are signing off. Enjoy your football, and bye-bye.